Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of this match. This is Singapore versus Brunei in the netball competition of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. We're live from the city of Santa Rosa, Laguna, Philippines. It's Kwok Shui getting A for Team Singapore. Li Pei-shan puts in the first shot of the third quarter. She's done really well so far. Pei-shan, since coming on from the bench in the second quarter. Lots of patience for the Brunei team as they try to break from the defensive structures of Singapore. This is the long pass from Charmaine to Pei-shan. Pei-shan with a miss, but she gets her own rebound. Obstruction call in the circle, grants Charmaine so a penalty shot. She takes it and sinks it in, makes it goal number 27 for Singapore. Unforced error there by Singapore. Here's Brunei with the counter attack. Some substitutions for the Brunei team. 3 in fact. Nur Eddie is coming on at goal attack and Siti Nurul Naziha comes on at wing defense from the bench. And Zuraida is moved from the goal attack to the wing attack position. Some changes for Team Singapore as well, only 2 changes. Jamie Lim comes on at goalkeeper and Akila Andin comes on from the bench to goal defense. Shui there just tries to go for the intercept, just caught her knee onto the back of Diane Kukalisha there. Here's Jamie Lim standing out of play next to Nur Hafiza. Vanessa Lee with a long pass to Charmaine. Here's Shui struggling to find an option, eventually builds the confidence to dish it off to Pei-shan. There's Brunei. They are getting a little bit stuck here between the center and wing attack of Diane Kukalisha and Zuraida. There was a moment where both of them were stagnant and just standing side by side each other while their defender was just looking for an option. As with all new combinations, it takes a little bit of time for the team to settle and adjust to the new combinations. As you can see, another clash there between the goal attack and wing attack, goal shooter and goal attack. Nur Hafiza and Nur Eddie, just both of them running into the same spot, asking for the ball, creating some confusion for their players. Beautiful offload there by Shui to Pei Shan. Pei Shan is just doing so well. So oftentimes you don't see the work that she does. All you see is the pass going into her, the feeds going into feeding into Pei Shan, but you don't see the work that she does prior to that. She really readjusts, repositions herself to ensure that there's space for the midfielders to pass it to her. So well done, Pei Shan. Here comes Brunei. That's right out there early on. She was at the goal attack position. She did very well with Hafiza in the circle. Hafiza there with her quick feet and shot. Here's Brunei. Again, getting a bit stuck between the midfielders, just between the wing defense and goal defense. Siti Nurul Naziha and Shuhaida. They're just struggling really to get the ball into the attacking goal third. Beautiful play there by Singapore, just very quickly and easily bringing the ball down from one end of the court to the other. Pei Shan from under the post, she's been so good from that position. Long pass to Charmaine. Carmen Go taking a risk there, just thought she saw a teeny tiny space to offload it to Charmaine. Very fortunate that one of the Brunei players got her hands to it and resulted in a throw in for Singapore. Singapore now just pulling away in terms of the goal difference. 8 goals the difference now, 32-24 to Singapore. It's a much better passage of play by Brunei. Consistent finish for Nur Hafiza. Carmen finding no options, chose to go backwards to Vanessa. Charmaine just doing the baseline run. Charmaine just giving a few words of encouragement to her teammate Pei Shan there. Here's Brunei. And here's Noor Eddy. Good finish there. Makes it goal number 26. Easy passage of play for Team Singapore. Pei Shan with a miss. She knows that she needs to correct her technique a little bit. Just flicks her wrist in reminder. It's a good screen there by Pei Shan, just so aware of Charmaine wanting to run the back space, just using her body to block the space off of Charmaine. Brunei really struggling over here. Dayanku Kalisha just tried to dish the ball into the circle. Thought she saw one of her players there, but all she found was players in red. Cross-court ball by Shui. Forced the defenders to turn, resulting in Pei Shan being completely free on the circle. Here's a replay. Just a switch of the court forces the defenders to move. Pei Shan completely free under the circle. Brunei looking a little bit deflated now. It's been 30 minutes of netball. And they really, the intensity for them has really dropped since the first quarter. They came out really strongly. In fact, they were in the lead in the first quarter. First quarter score was 9-8 to the Bruneians. At one point in time, in about the early minutes, 3 minutes, first 3 minutes of the game, Brunei were in the lead 3-0. Since then, Team Singapore has really found their momentum and really ran away with it. Singapore look settled, and they look like they know what they're doing. Brunei and I are really struggling with the dip in intensity, while Team Singapore just keeps going. Here's Pei Shan. You know she won't shoot from there. She didn't even turn to look at the post. Immediately dishes it off to Carmen to find another option. Here, Brunei with a center pass. Offside there by Vanessa Lee. Yeah, just hit a foot. Just stepped into the circle. She's not allowed in the area. But no Hafiza taking the free pass. Too much on it this time for Noor Hafiza. Noor Akila comes up with the rebound. Easy pass to Pei Shan. An easy finish for her. Just seems to have something in her eye there. Just giggling to herself. Again, the screen beautifully set up by Pei Shan for Charmaine. And all she needed to do was turn around. Charmaine just dishes the ball off really quickly. Pei Shan finds herself under the goal post. Easy shot for her. 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Held the ball there. Brunei really struggling to break away from the Singapore defense. The connections for Team Singapore has been so good so far this game. They really struggled in the opening minutes of this game, but have since really settled down, really got the momentum going. And as you can see, they are playing with so much confidence. It's almost a quick release every time. That's a good tip there by Nurul Ajira. That's Nurul Ajira. Quick hands by Noor Hafiza. Chooses not to shoot it. Bounces it off to Dayanku Kalisha. Great shot by Noor Hafiza. Much confusion in the Brunei side. Surely Team Singapore will capitalize on this. Quick hands by Pei Shan. The connection between Pei Shan and Charmaine is so good. Charmaine's knows Pei Shan's positioning so well. So many times she doesn't need to think or look too long before she passes it off to Pei Shan. It is quick passing from Charmaine to Pei Shan. Really beautiful to watch. The crowd urging for Brunei to chuck the ball in with 5 seconds remaining. Jamie Lim denies them their opportunity at one last shot. And that is the end of the third quarter. The score is 43-28. Team Singapore really putting their foot down and displaying their dominance and their capabilities. What a quarter and what a game it has been for Singapore in the second and third quarter. We have one last 15 minutes remaining. We'll see you back very shortly. Welcome back to the final quarter of this match between Singapore and Brunei. This is day number 3 of the netball competition here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games 2019. We're live from the city of Santa Rosa, Philippines. And here's Brunei with the first center pass of this quarter. And that's Noor Hafiza. She's been doing incredibly well. Melody Teo is back on at the goal defense position. Several changes for Singapore. Akila Andin moves from goal defense to wing defense. And in terms of the shooting circle for Singapore, To Kai Wei is back on at wing attack. And Tan Sin Yi is on at the goal shooter position. Here's Kai Wei with the ball to Shu Yi. Charmaine So they're just taking quite a knock from Nurul Ajira. Here's Sin Yi with her first shot. Nails it. Sin Yi sits at a shooting percentage of 72% from her game against the Philippines. She did really well coming in as a substitute against Philippines. Good hands there by Kwok Shu Yi. Akila Andin just gathered the scraps there. Very smart play from Shu Yi. She just saw the goalkeeper Nurul Ajira coming out and attacking that pass to her, and she was so quick. Here's the replay. Shui just had a presence of mind. She knew that the defender was coming out for the challenge and just quickly offloads it to Sini, who was completely free on the circle. Very smart. Long pass to Noor Hafiza. Jamie Lim almost got her hand to it, but here's Hafiza again. She's shooting incredibly well, Hafiza. Charmaine So with the throw in. Here's Charmaine's run along the goal circle edge just to get the ball at the mid-range shot to put it in. Here's Brunei with their center pass. Very strong defensive effort from Singapore. Very hard for the Brunei team to penetrate through. And there was Melody Teo just running from outside the circle, challenging for the pass, just providing enough pressure to create an unforced error. Speaking of unforced error, that's one from Charmaine So to Kwok Shu Yi, just a bit too much on it. Here's Brunei with their counter-attack. Shu Yi with their intercept. Right place, right time. Well done, Shu Yi. Here's Charmaine, mid-range shot, easy peasy for her. Here's Charmaine with the center pass. Singapore really are very settled. And you can tell they are playing with so much confidence and so much flair. It's really go, go, go for Singapore. Once somebody receives the ball, it's a quick turn and pass. Not much hesitance in the Singapore camp. Meanwhile, when you're playing against a defense like this that Singapore has put up, you really have to think twice. The defenders are not afraid to go out for the challenge. And they come out from nowhere, the defenders. You really got to be careful and keep a lookout for them. Just as you think they are settled in the goal circle, they come flying out. It's contact there against Nurul Ajira. Oh, fumble there from Noor Hafiza. She just got the ball, just fumbled it. Tried really hard to block, to use her body to block the ball to ensure that one of her teammates could pick it up. The ball there just being changed. Perhaps just caught too much. Just a little bit too much sweat on it, I guess. There are some changes for the Brunei team as well. Siti Mahayati is on at the goal attack position from the bench, and Siti Nur Saiha is on at the goal defense position. There she is on the screen. The netball competition is a week-long competition happening from the 25th of November till the 2nd of December. It is played in a round-robin format from 25th to the 29th, so 5 days of round-robin games, and the top 4 teams will qualify to the semifinals, and from there the top 2 teams will, or the winners of the semifinals rather, will qualify to the finals that will take place on the 2nd of December. Malaysia are the reigning gold medalists for the netball competition. Singapore are silver medalists, and Brunei and Thailand are joint bronze medalists. So it'll be very interesting to see this year who comes out on top. So far, Malaysia stands on the top of the table with 6 points. They had defeated Brunei, Thailand, and Philippines. And Singapore and Thailand are drawn for 3 points each before the start of this game. At the end of day 2, Singapore won their match against Philippines and Thailand won their match against Brunei. Later on at 5 p.m., Philippines will take on Thailand. As you can see here, the Bruneians really struggling to get the ball into the circle. Siti Mahayati with the shot. It's a good one for her. You know, Hafiza just doing the bulk of the work here. Really just running outside the circle, back in, around the circle, creating the space there for Siti Mahayati. Eventually, she finds the space under the goalpost. And here, this is the shot of the Bruneian fans just waving their flag with pride, cheering their team on. Shui's just catching the ball in between her legs there. Interesting display of skill. It's a good attempt at a run there by Noor Hafiza. Just sloppy on the pass. And here's Singapore so quick already at the circle edge. Good patience by Highway. She just held on to the ball a little bit to allow Sini to change direction and just got Sini to be under the goalpost. Here's the replay. Just held the ball. Sini did a backtrack. Positioned himself under the goalpost for an easy shot. Shui, she's been really good offensively, Shui. She's really gotten her hand to several balls, several tips, even a few clean intercepts. She's having a great game, Kwok Shui. And there's Akila just reading the play very well, but just caught a little bit awkwardly in terms of body positioning to the ball. Unfortunate for her. Current score now is 55-35. Singapore really running this game out. You see a shot of the Filipino fans really having a good time here. They're cheering the teams on, they're dancing, they're making lots of noise. It's a great crowd here at the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. Contact call there against Nohafiza. So here's Singapore with the counter attack. Kai Wei struggling to find an option, eventually finds Sini. Easy finish for her. Good placement of pass there by Kai Wei to Sini. Sini is significantly taller, about half a head. Contact call against Melody. Hafiza just taking a step in, goes for on rebound, really strong going up against Jamie Lim, who is a whole head taller than Hafiza. So it was a good rebound by Hafiza. Good take there by Sini. Just there's a huge leap to get herself right under the goalpost. That's what happens when you have long legs like hers. You take one step, you're under the post. That was a huge leap that Sini took. Confusion there with the Brunei team. They just saw Melody coming out. Hafiza just dodging and jumping over the rails. Both teams are showing signs of fatigue as we get into the final 90 seconds of this game. Singapore really persistent with their defense. Really struggling here. That's the wing attack. Zuraida again. Every time someone catches the ball, they are holding the ball for at least 2 seconds before an option presents itself. And here's Siti Mahayati. Finally, the ball is in the circle. Struggles to put it through the net. Hafiza will finish the job. Final 45 seconds. Singapore with a center pass. Charmaine tries to offload it to Sini, but Brunei defenders had their hand to it. Charmaine just picks up the ball and sinks it in. As you can see here, Brunei really struggling. Confusion again. Two players just standing stagnant there. Confusion between who's the ball supposed to be for. Sini doesn't want to take the shot, chooses to offload it to Charmaine. The crowd is counting down here. Final 5 seconds. Charmaine sinks in, possibly the final shot of the day, and that is the game. Singapore win 62-38. That is 2 out of 2 wins for Team Singapore. Congratulations. Tomorrow, Singapore will play against Thailand at 3 p.m. and Brunei will play against Malaysia at 5 p.m. Coming up at 5 p.m., Philippines will take on Thailand. We will see you very shortly. This is the 30th Southeast Asian Games 2019.